Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Well, I hope you're all doing well and had a good lunch. So nice to see many of you here today with us, and those who are joining us from home or from wherever online as well. It's my pleasure to join you for this kickoff session of the LevelUP Career Mentoring Program. And we believe that by signing up for this career mentoring program, you yourself are aware of the importance of career mentoring. So my name is Atiqah, I'm from MENDAKI. And a bit of background about me. In my whole career, in my whole life, I think I've had many career mentors. Now on hindsight, I think they were my career mentors. I think back then I didn't think that they were career mentors, right? You know, like that first boss that you were under and who guides you in your job. Tells you, one of my bosses was telling me, it's important for you to be visible in an organization. So just your boss knowing your work that you do is not sufficient. You need other bosses to know the things that you are doing so that they can also talk about you. And when another boss talks about you, actually it becomes more impactful than if it's yourself, your own boss talking about the staff's work. So these are things that, on hindsight, to me, they were career mentors that has kind of like shaped me to where I am today. Before joining MENDAKI, I was in the public service. I was in like many different organizations, and definitely accumulated a lot of wisdom from there. And in my own role also, in the family, I have a lot of younger cousins. So that's also where I think I would have shared with them, what are the course options, what they want to do when they grow up. In fact, even when some of them were applying for jobs and then they would check in with each other. Hey, is this company, is this something that we should explore? Or is there something else that they can do? Or is there any skills gaps that I can look for and try to attain in my life? And so I want to affirm that your role as a career mentor is important in these times of uncertainty. And thank you again for stepping forward to kind of want to do this with us. In a survey by NYC that they have done recently, they found that 61% of youths who are looking for a job worry about finding a job that will allow them to make ends meet, and they feel stressed or pressured to select a fulfilling career. So while I recognize that finding a meaningful and well-paying job is a goal for many youths, we should also encourage them to discover their personal career aspirations and enjoy the process. So when you talk about the millennials and the Gen Z, we always say that, they are, some of them we find that they are like job hopping, but actually is it about letting them find their true potential or their true passion? What do they want to do? If you reframe it, it's actually not job hopping. They're probably trying to find themselves, which is fine, right? Learning from a career mentor is one of the ways that youths can develop skills, be it hard skills or soft skills, that is necessary to excel in their job. So like I mentioned about some of my past bosses, so they have shaped me to who I am today. So similarly for youths these days, through career mentors like yourself, they can also find that, develop these soft skills. And apart from that, to develop networks and bonds with people in the communities and organizations that can help them to benefit and help them in their career growth. And so we can all do our part to be that person, to be that career mentor who will point them to the right resources, point them to agencies that can help them to further find out about themselves, discover themselves, discover their strengths, and so forth. And in doing so, we help to create a long-lasting impact to our next generation of Singaporeans. So this afternoon's training program is a partnership between my working title and Mentoring SG. So if you can see the Mentoring SG logo, it's here. I help give a plug to NIC, Mentoring SG. It's actually quite brand new lah. It's actually quite brand new created. We just revealed it recently. It's this Mentoring SG movement, co-led by the National Youth Council and non-profit Mentoring Alliance of Singapore, aims to make mentoring accessible to all youth in Singapore. So our goal is actually for as many youth as possible to actually have a mentor in their period, for them to discover themselves and discover their passion or their areas of interest. So we hope to equip as many mentors as possible to be confident in mentoring youths in their careers. And like I mentioned earlier, the fact that so many of you signed up for this session, and some of you have already signed up for the training program, right? It is testimony to the potential impact that career mentoring can play in guiding and setting up our youth to be successful. So I look forward to today's session. I think we already have a car on our chair, right? Quite interesting. I can't wait to see what's going on, what's going to happen then. And yeah, I'm sure we will all take away very useful nuggets of wisdom that we can then apply when we take on the mentoring role. And for those of you who have not signed up for the training program itself, right? For the online course curriculum, I help you make a plug also. So please sign up. Yeah, and I'm sure it will be beneficial for you.